It's impossible to pull yourself up by your bootstraps under capitalism. This is, of course, sheer nonsense. The myth is that hard work doesn't bridge the gap of someone starting with nothing versus another person starting with wealth, and that individual responsibility is a way for rich people to preach to poor people, but it won't actually help poor people. Well, here is the thing. The structural barriers that the left says exist don't actually exist. A Pew study on the economic advancement of families compared income of parents to that of their children 30 years later, inflation adjusted. It turns out 93% of children who grew up in the bottom quintile were better off than their parents. 86% of children from the middle 3/5 of the income quintiles grew up to live with higher income than their parents. 70% of children of parents in the top quintile of income were better off than their parents. Of the children who grew up in the middle quintiles of income, 39% rose to a higher quintile about 30 years later, 37% fell to a lower one. 62% of children from the top quintile fell to a lower quintile. By the same token, 63% of children who grew up in the bottom quintile rose to a higher one, upward mobility. So, would you like to not be impoverished in the United States? It turns out virtually everyone who does these three things will not be permanently poor in the United States. Graduate high school, get married before you have kids, get a full-time job. Statistically speaking, you will not be permanently poor in the United States. Bottom line is, personal decision-making is still the number one factor in success. Proclaiming victimhood at the hands of a broader system, is unlikely to lead you to actual, true achievement in this life.